Me and Meech are back at you. Welcome back, guys. We're talking Bad Batch episodes 1 and 2. They dropped this week, Wednesday and Friday.
Yes, sir. Yep.
And we're going to be getting them weekly, and we're excited. So we're going to go into a quick review. We'll just get right into it. Episode started off with the clone's perspective of Order 66.
Yep.
We see
got to see Kanan, young
Yep.
Kanan,
young Kanan, Caleb Dune,
and
shown in the
Depa
show.
Billaba.
Yeah, we finally got to see how that went down. Kanan obviously talks about it in Rebels, but so we start off seeing Order 66 from their point of view, and Kanan gets away. Crosshair and Hunter get into a little bit of an argument as Hunter lets the Jedi get away.
Yep, because Order 66 is working for Crosshair because of the Bad Batch's
Inhibitor chip.
enhanced physiology. It ruins.
Oh, okay.
It nullifies the effect of the inhibitor chip, or like just makes it not work completely.
Okay, yeah. So it seems like it's only affecting Crosshair right now at this point.
Yeah.
And not working at full capability. But Caleb Dune gets away. That's probably the end we're gonna see of him from this series. But
Yeah.
from there, the clones, the Bad Batch, everybody heads out to Kamino.
Yeah, and so in Kamino we meet Omega.
Omega.
Right? With her New Zealand accent, and we meet and she's like, "Hey, I know you. You're Hunter, Tech, Echo, Wrecker. Well, it's Crosshair."
Yep. She knows the whole gang off the rip.
All right.
We learn about Omega that she doesn't even know what parents are either at this point.
Oh, in fact, you don't know what nothing is.
Yeah, she's pretty much been on Camino her whole life from there, we know.
All she knows is that what's the the medical droid.
Oh yeah, the medical droid, the Return of the King.
I don't know, right?
You remember him from Revenge of the Sith?
No.
He's the one who delivers Padme's babies.
It's probably one of them. I don't think he's the one.
No, I know. That's Return of the King, bro. That's
he
my
might
boy.
he might be the one that took Fives. You remember in Clone Wars, like when Fives was like, yo, like we got these inhibitor chips in us, and he's like, I think he might be the one that was working with Fives.
Oh yeah. Oh, so you think that man's putting in work on all the clones?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. But from there, we see kind of a look in at Kamino. The Bad Batch goes off against Grand Moff Tarkin as he does a battle simulator, live rounds going against the clones.
That was such a cool scene.
That was a cool scene, kind of getting to see all their individual aspects. You get to see Wrecker, what he does best, Crosshair, what he does best, everybody.
Yeah, I don't know. I think like the coolest part about the scene was like how like Crosshair kind of like climbed up the tower. Like I thought
Right.
that was really like original. You know what I mean? Like I don't think I've ever seen that in anything Star Wars.
Yeah, no, that was a great scene, kind of seeing the true potential, how they differ from every other clone batch or even just individual clone.
Oh yeah.
But from there, that episode goes on where the Bad Batch gets sent out. We see Saw Gerrera and the start of the rebellion when the Bad Batch is sent out there thinking that they're going to take out some old battle droids, but really they're trying to take out the start of the rebellion.
Yeah, and again, like I like how how Crosshair was like he like Tarkin never said battle droid, he said insurgency. Like,
Right.
Like I thought that was like a cool it was a really cool State of the Galaxy episode. You know what I mean? Like you got to see what was happening like right after Order 66, which I don't think we've really seen a lot of.
Yeah, no, for sure. And that quote, like you just said from Crosshair, really showed that Crosshair was really still had the inhibitor chip working in him at the time. But from there on, they obviously don't take out the rebellion. They go back, and Crosshair is now taken into custody from Grand Moff Tarkin and the other clone troopers that are left, and
he gets his inhibitor chip all boosted,
enhanced. Yeah, and he's kind of full under Order 66 now, and
how do you feel about that? Like how like the choice to instead of just making Crosshair just like choose to.
I like it because I feel like Crosshair is one of their brothers. He's a brother with them. He's a part of Clone Force 99. He's one of like the OGs. He's not like Echo. He didn't join late or something.
Yeah.
And those are his brothers, so I don't feel like he would really turn on them. So I feel like I understand having his chip still be there a little bit. That's the reason why he's loyal to the Empire. You?
I wish they would have like just made it so like he just wanted to follow orders. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because like he's always been like the type to really feel like we gotta
He's more of a soldier than
he
uses more of his soldier's instinct than his emotions.
Yeah, exactly. Like even when we met him in Clone Wars, like he wasn't like he was definitely the outcast of the group. So,
but the one thing I would disagree with you there, thing that Hunter says is that when did they ever follow orders? Why would they start now? The group's always been about
facts.
breaking their little code of the clones and everything. But at the end of the episode, we find out that Omega's a part of the Bad Batch. She is the fifth member.
Yeah. Yep.
and it's not Echo, so the clones go back.
And the only female clone I think we've ever seen, including in the old canon.
Right, right. Yeah, clone, yeah, no doubt. So Omega joins the group, and the episode ends with them getting away from Crosshair. End episode 1 hour 20 minutes. Great
Yep.
opening episode. I'd give it. What do you rate it out of 10 for an opening episode? I'm gonna give it personally an 8.7 out of 10.
I'll give it about 8 Meilurons out of 10.
Okay, okay, I respect that. And then we go on to episode 2, which dropped Friday. We're gonna get weekly episodes on Fridays. Obviously, it's gonna be a long series, so we're gonna need some story fillers. And this episode wasn't as action packed as the first one, but it did help the story move along.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say it's filler. Not by a long shot, because we got to see so this clone that we went to go see Cut, he was Rex found him during I think it was the second season of the Clone Wars, so
Right.
it's a deep cut. But
But that's the great thing about the show. You could bring in characters from Clone Wars
yeah.
and Rebels who don't get the full recognition, but they can come back in a show like this.
And I think he's gonna be on a long list of clones that we get to see what they're actually doing.
And then we obviously Cut and his wife and kids living the life of a clone trooper no longer on the Force.
Yeah.
And they're kind of hiding away from the newly formed Empire now. And you kind of see what life was like for a normal citizen having to exchange their money to become a citizen of the Empire.
Yeah, they're so chain code, which is tying back into the Mandalorian, because and having the register your ship and all that. I thought that stuff was really cool because you don't really get to see the inner workings of the galaxy too often.
And then that was in there was an episode of Mandalorian, I think it was in season 2 or at least season 2, where they ask about his chain code when he doesn't have the code to land because it was pre-Empire.
Yeah.
So that was a nice nod to that. But that episode was pretty good. It shows the family trying to get onto a shuttle to leave the planet and eventually just start a new life away from the Empire, go into hiding. And there's no Crosshair in episode 2, but there's the 4 that are left.
Yep.
And Omega's with the squad. There's a little heart tugging right there between Omega and the squad.
Because Hunter tried to pull a Mando and be like, you belong with this person, and but I like how they let Omega decide. You know what I mean?
Right, and Omega came back last second.
Yeah.
Out the Cut and his family goes off away. Interesting. We might see them again, but something interesting that Cut said is that Rex was by just about
2 days ago. Yeah.
2 days ago. So we know that Rex isn't too far from where they are right now.
Yeah, we're gonna see Rex probably
next episode. And do you think Ahsoka's gonna be with Rex when they find him at this point?
No, because they split up.
You think that they've already split up at this point?
They already did split up. So at the end of Clone Wars, you see them split up, and they talk about it, and he says where are you gonna go, and and Rex is I don't know, and I guess the first place he went was to go see Cut.
All right, yeah. And so we're gonna have to see from there where the rest of the story goes. Episode 3 is coming out Friday. We're gonna have Bad Batch episodes coming out to you all the time. Check us out on Instagram. We're gonna be streaming this on YouTube, but we're gonna be streaming our podcast everywhere. Check us out. It's been Meech and Colby.
Peace.